today would be standing behind me had this happened in the first place, had the people in there been doing their jobs in the first place, you know. And as much as, you know, I'm filled with joy, I'm filled with gratitude that we're all rallying together, it's 2024. Why are we still talking about this? It's been happening for decades. And I mean, I'm not the first by a long mile to speak up, and I know I'm not going to be the last, but if I can achieve anything with what I'm doing right now, it's to make it easier for the next person that something heinous and violent like this happens to, because we're a long way away, but we are getting I feel like we are. After today, I'm actually a little bit hopeful for the first time in over 2 years, you know. So it's incredible to, it's just really, it's truly, I feel like I've found a purpose. I found a purpose that, you know, I speak for so many, and I think today I'm going to talk about the standing ovation I received in the Dáil. I mean, I was honoured. It was incredible. However, you know, your applauses are amazing, but, you know, let's use those applauses and actually do something and do your job and make things happen, you know. And I think for me, the reason why I subjected myself through reliving that night 2 years ago, and pushed myself to come forward and speak in the court last week, knowing how hard it would be, but not having any idea how hard it would be, it's because of the headline after headline after headline of violence upon violence and suspended sentence and just constant brutal, heinous crimes, and just knowing these people are walking amongst us without any repercussions, and it's just truly soul destroying, and I'm just sick of it. And, you know, I just felt if this man has done this to me, I have to speak up and pray that there is some justice so that I can protect others from this man. And that judge did not care. The reason he did not give a custodial sentence, as all of you know, is because he was protecting his career, and that career is supposed to protect us. And I mean, I think this is a hopeful day for me. There have been motions, I mean, for the first time in a long, long time, the Irish Defence Forces are being held accountable and being forced to produce and look into the people that have criminal records in this force. So I think this is a massive, massive thing, and this is so important, you know. And I really do feel like I've even made a little inch of a difference. But when Minister for Justice McEntee talks about how she's, you know, urging victims to come forward, and it's so great, like it's so amazing that it's so amazing that we've had so many reports, because it means so many women are coming forward. I'm like, what rock are you living under? And she's like, you know, I'm urging victims to come forward, and I'm not urging anyone to come forward. If you are the victim of any form of crime, man or woman, I don't urge you to come forward. It's not safe in that justice system. I let you know when it's safe, but it ain't safe now. And my message is, do not put yourself in harm's way again. None of you deserve it. We have to reject that system until that system does us the justice we deserve, and until we can be positive that we are going to be protected in that system. I mean, yeah, there is absolutely so much wrong, and the list goes on and on. And, you know, I have a lot of work to do. I mean, I've only just begun, but I would just really like to say that since leaving that Limerick courthouse last Wednesday, just walking out with just utter despair, it was, I don't even have words. I know I spoke so eloquently at the time, but I don't even have words now trying to bring myself back to it, and it wasn't even a week ago. But I really, really cannot thank each and every one of you enough for the purpose that you've given me, and giving me this platform to be able to speak out for all of us, and all our anger and all our pain and all our frustrations, that I'm just able to channel this now and direct it at the people accountable, the people who are not doing their jobs.